I would like to welcome our speaker for today, Francois Pillet. Francois is a product line manager for FCI Basics wire-to-board solutions, working closely on the Brickstick and Dubox product lines and leading new product development, as we'll hear about in today's presentation. Thank you for joining us today, Francois.
Hello, everyone. I am Francois, and I'm product line manager for Amphenol Basics for 4 years, and I will be your host to help you go through this webinar, where I will introduce you to the main product launches and key initiatives that we are carrying out in 2025 to strengthen our collaboration. So, as product manager, I see my team as a technical and commercial support to help you grow your business and make your life easier, basically, whenever possible. So please feel free to reach out to the PMs along with your account managers if you need extra help. In today's agenda, we will first have an overview of the Amphenol corporate structure so that you can better understand the position of FCI Basics within your organization and its added values. I would then share an overview of the core wire-to-board product line, including the main series and assets, so that you can have a comprehensive view of the portfolio. In the third part, we will review together the target applications and customers of our product line. We will also tear down specific use cases where our connectors are the most popular. The next section will be a deep dive into our latest NPIs in small pitch environment with both FitMed and Densmith series as our flagships this year. You will be introduced to their main features and positioning for easy understanding. On top of these NPI releases, Amphenol FCI Basics has also launched a promotion program called Preferred Parts, which is designed to facilitate our collaboration and improve customer satisfaction. And the last part of this webinar will go through a selection of success stories to highlight the key elements that we leverage to secure our achievements together. Amphenol Corporation as a whole is one of the leaders of the interconnect industries with over 15 billion revenues in 2024, coming close to a worldwide leadership. The 110K employees are spread across more than 70 countries, with a large span of manufacturing sites across the globe. The global organization is led by Mr. Adam Norwitz and is split into 3 divisions, each of them containing several groups. The products that we will show in this webinar belong to the ACS division, and more specifically to the FCI Basics within the Amphenol commercial product groups. Overall, FCI Basics is specialist of conventional board-to-board and wire-to-board PCB connection, ranging from small or miniature pitch to standard ones, across 5 technological segments, which are I/O, FFC, FPC, backplane, board-to-board, wire-to-board core, and wire-to-board e-mobility. As such, our range of applications is quite large, from automotive to industrial, IT datacom, and consumer, but always with a focus on added value and customer-centric offering. From our organizational point of view, our strength lies in our global footprint, including Europe, and engineering resources, which guarantee a strong collaboration with our customers and partners. Among the 5 segments that you can see on this slide, I'm in charge of the core wire-to-board portfolio, which is primarily designed for industrial, consumer, and IT datacom applications, whether in wire-to-board, but also in board-to-board configuration. The manufacturing footprint of the Amphenol FCI Basics business unit is spread across Africa, Asia, and also Europe. Thanks to this localization, we are able to serve our customers with close local support and benefits from various technical manufacturing resources to ensure the customer's projects are served in the most appropriate and diligent manner. This footprint is also flexible with not only the manufacturing of finished goods, but also added value services such as cable assemblies whenever deemed necessary by the market. The next slide will be an overview of the existing different series that we offer in core wire-to-board, along with the latest launches that we will release in 2025. Some of you may recognize some proven brand names, such as Minitech 2.0, Bergstick, Quickie 2.54, and you will see at the bottom right of the slide the new main NPIs for the core wire-to-board range, with a strong focus on small pitch. These NPIs are called FitMate and Densimate. As you can see, the portfolio is split by pitch, so first question to consider when browsing our offering is to confirm the initial pitch to guide you through our complete catalog. On this slide, you will find here a more detailed overview of the existing series, along with the web links to their landing pages, in case you would need additional information. So with regards to our target applications and key applications, we need to mention our long-term presence on the industrial automation or Industry 4.0 market. The products that we have shown you can be found in multiple use cases as they are designed to meet the ever-growing requirements of our mutual customers. Best examples include PLCs, programmable logic controllers, UPSs, HMIs, sensors, and also robotics. On the next slide, you will see a teardown of some of the most popular examples of usage, where you can find the core wire-to-board connectors. Same applies to robotics, with the increasing need for lidars, controllers, and camera modules, for instance. As you can see, whatever the pitch size, the core wire-to-board portfolio is able to offer a connection solution that can be applicable to these applications. Energy storage systems, ESS, is also a market where we expect large opportunities for collaboration. Usually people tend to refer to battery management systems or storage infrastructures when it comes to ESS, but let us not forget the residential side of the ESS market, where applications are numerous. Here are some examples of home energy management systems which can be served with multiple standard connectors from FCI Basics, going from control units, measurement systems, to communication modules, whether within the inverters, controllers, or even smart meters of a residential ESS. The same logic applies to standard residential ESS applications, such as charging stations, where onboard charger and screen display and interface. These kind of applications also use standard connectors at some point. So please do not forget to consider these kind of items in these applications. As mentioned, our NPIs for 2025 are strongly focused on miniaturized pitch to help you explore new opportunities together. This NPI roadmap shows with a strong push in Q1 with our latest FitMate and Densimate series that are designed to address specific applications when facing small pitch constraints. As you can see, both of these series will expand progressively over the following months with additional pitches to make sure that we can meet all the market's requirements together. Along with these new 2.54 receptacle TwinMates will be released in parallel to address smart metering and consumer markets. We will also release a Minitech extension with a new generation of active latch. As of today, FitMate 0.8 and 1 mm are now live and available, along with Densimate 1.25. Please stay posted for upcoming releases in the next few months. To start with FitMate, it is primarily designed to address consumer electronics and small equipment, where space constraints are important. You can review the slide for more technical details, but to sum up, this series can compete on applications where low pricing and spacing are a must. So the purpose of the project is to streamline the portfolio because Basics has a large product range called Minitech, which includes different product pitches and types, such as wire-to-board, board-to-board, and cable-to-board. Considering that fine-pitch wire-to-board products are widely used in the market, Basics plan to expand its solution to provide the team with more opportunities. So that's why we have introduced FitMate. So you can see in our plan that Minitech 2mm and Minitech 127 will remain as they are. But for fine pitches like 0.8, 1mm, 125, and 1.5 in consumer application, these prior series will be replaced and expanded through the new brand name FitMate. For any requirement in fine pitch applications, we hope customers can surely find what they need in FitMate. It's in 0.8 single row with surface mount soldering. We can provide right angle and vertical types from 2 to 16 positions. Both plating thin and gold flash plating are available, but we recommend gold flash. In terms of target applications, as discussed, we are focusing on consumer products such as smart home devices, healthcare equipment, and portable equipment. It can also be promoted in all applications with space limitations. The main competitors of FitMate 0.8 will be GST SUH series. And where we want to, let's say, distinguish ourselves would be with regards to pricing, service, MOQ, and lead time. Also, please feel free to submit your cross-reference inquiry to our technical support team or directly to the product manager if necessary, if you need more support. Besides its diversity, FitMate has also an advantage in compatibility, as it will be able to replace or be compatible with the main solutions on the market, so that it's going to be the best choice for equivalent or second source solutions. When comparing current Minitech offer and the new FitMate, you will see that in terms of price, MOQs, and lead time, the new FitMate will have a leading edge. We hope our team can promote the new FitMate to customers in new business as a new generation solution for wire-to-board connections. At the same time, we'll keep the Minitech products and not phase them out immediately. And the idea is to continue supporting our existing business. Regarding features and benefits, FitMate will remain outstanding in terms of space saving, having a low profile and high compatibility. Of course, FitMate isn't a single solution, but a solution package. It will incorporate various solutions. And here is an overview of the new FitMate portfolio. So you can see 4 different pitches with different structures. We'll keep expanding FitMate to cover more over time. In each row, this will include right angle headers, vertical headers, receptacles, and terminals. And even for a single pitch like 1mm, there will be 4 different structures to meet all applications. For example, there will be a single row, no latch version that can be used in space-limited applications, and a double row active latch version that can be considered for high-density vibrating environments. So in summary, we hope to offer as many options as possible to meet all requests and help the team seize more opportunities. The second NPI I would like to talk about today is Densimate, which is a more qualitative series designed for robust applications as required by industrial and even IT datacom customers. Therefore, the FCI team put a lot of efforts to achieve high-end specs with regards to secure mating, terminal retention, and capacity. So with this product overview, you will see the 2 mating parts of the Densimate solution with, in blue color, the receptacle with the wide latch, along with the gray-colored header featuring a U-shaped groove and secured hold-downs. The next slide will show in details the benefits of this new design and explain how the combined features work together to achieve a high level of safety. The U-shaped groove for better positioning and pin retention, specific cavities for stabilized terminals, and dual contact terminal for secure connection. All this information can be found, of course, on our website. To facilitate your review, we have prepared also a competitive benchmark with the most common 1.25 connectors of the industry. As you can see, Densimate is able to stand out thanks to its technical performances, as we hope it will set new standards on the market in the near future. Aside from the NPI launches, the Amphenol FCI Basics team has been promoting an initiative to refresh and fine-tune the legacy portfolio called Preferred Parts. As you will see, this initiative is designed to serve your customers in the most favorable way by simplifying the selection process on your end, while streamlining on manufacturing performance. Because of history at Amphenol, we have ended up in a massive portfolio, over 20,000 items, which sometimes led to difficulties in terms of service level, manufacturability, and visibility. This could lead to inadequate service level, poor delivery performances sometimes, and had an impact on sales and could cause confusion for customers. So this is why we decided to give more light on a selected range of part numbers that are considered as standard for generic market applications and parts that could address as many applications as possible. The upper side is that these items are long-time runners and our factories are efficient at producing these. Our goal is to make choice easier at customer side with incentives for all stakeholders in the supply chain: manufacturer, distributors, and of course, customer. As distributors, you can benefit from dynamic inventory with limited risk in terms of demand, along with preferential pricing per volumes. This approach does not mean that Amphenol FCI will no longer support the specific customer requests they will receive, but we will rather review with you and customer if any standard solutions that is already existing could fit into the configuration for optimal price positioning and service level. But if the project requires it, we shall review the business case to offer customized solutions once the project is deemed viable. The goal here is to always leave a way out to our customers. On the next slide, you will see a summary of how we selected the parts that belong to the preferred part program and what benefits they can provide to you and your customers. This includes scalability, a wide array of pitch, short lead times with a maximum lead time of 5 weeks, lower MOQs, quick sampling, and of course, design registration eligibility. From a supplier point of view, we will make use of our Kanban system to make sure that orders are placed on these items as a priority and handled first in an efficient manner. In total, 335 items have been selected for this program, ranging from 0.8 up to 2.54 millimeter, to cover a wide range of applications. Please note that this program has already been launched with our main partners, distribution partners in Europe. And the feedback we've got is that the initiative is appreciated by the clarity and the mutual benefits that such program can bring on the market. Therefore, we hope we could implement a similar initiative in your territory as well. Along with the additional service level regarding lead time, MOQs, pricing, and availability, the team at Amphenol worked on upgrading the online content of these preferred parts with revised drawing, counterparts, 3D models, and quick sampling button directly available on the web pages. The goal here is to make sure that all the required content can already be found on ACS website, and also that customer is aware of the existence of preferred parts offering and the related benefits. The next two slides will be quick reminders of additional services that we have launched the past 2 years, starting with the crimp leads. These leads are always useful to promote at the design prototype stage of your customer's project and secure a design win thanks to convenient pricing and lead time. I just need to remind you that all the core wire-to-board series come with a short selection of crimp leads for the most standard AWG configurations. Similar to the crimp leads, AFCI also offer manual crimp tools for each of its wire-to-board series. These can be also offered for prototyping along with small production quantities at a decent pricing. So please feel free to visit our landing page and tutorials for more information. We are now at the final part of this webinar, where I will briefly relate to the main success factors that contributed to the past year's successes, with a strong focus on industrial cases. As you will see, the key element that comes to our attention when reviewing these success stories is the fact that collaboration and communication are very key. For this first case, the requirements were quite simple: robustness and competitiveness. The rules were clear right at the start, and we worked hard with our partners to tailor our pricing to achieve the most competitive positioning. For sure, the core wire-to-board connectors are not, let's say, the flagship in terms of, let's say, TSY and unit values, but the volumes make up for this, and we've been able to secure an annual revenue of more than 500K USD on this case. The second case is also about technical guidance and customization. The UPS configuration of our customer was out of the ordinary, and they were looking for help in order to cover the specific PCB distance. Therefore, our technical team worked to define the adequate stacking header to properly connect with the receptacle despite the unusual distance. The third case is about technical requirements with high expectations with regards to durability and space constraints. MediaTek 2.0 is a perfect match in such industrial application thanks to its compact profile and performances with regards to mating cycles and retention. The following case highlights our IDC solution Quickie in 2.54 pitch. And the key factor here was the ability to provide quick technical guidance during the part selection process and submit samples in a timely manner. By choosing our standard offering, customer was able to test and qualify the parts despite a very tight schedule. Last but not least, this success story shows the ability to combine all the previous factors into a single project by defining a core wire-to-board package that will cover the full PCB configuration. By doing so, your customer can benefit from a single shop process with clear vision of their sourcing. In case you need more information or support from the product management team, please feel free to reach out our team members listed on this slide. Each of us will be able to guide you and answer your questions. Here is the end of this webinar. I hope you have found useful information and learned more about Amphenol FCI basics. Thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you, Francois. We will now open our Q&A if you have any questions at this time. And Francois, I do have a couple questions for you. My first one is, what are the main differences between Minitec 127 and Densimate 1.25 millimeter?
Thank you, Greta, for these questions. So Minitec 127 is mainly focused on board-to-board and IDC configurations. Densimate is dedicated to crimping wire-to-board, so they have different usages at customer. So, and Minitec 127 is based on Imperial unit system, mostly used in industrial application, whereas Densimate 125 is based on metric system, which is more popular in IT datacom.
Great, thank you. And can you please recap on the differences between the upcoming FitMate 1.25 millimeter and the Densimate 1.25 millimeter?
Yes, so Densmate is focused on industrial application and also IT datacom, thanks to its reliable connection system and design, which is compatible with main competitors' solutions, such as Molex Microlock Plus, for instance. FitMate, on the other hand, will have a more competitive pricing and is designed to replace some existing, let's say, connectors in consumer applications, such as GST series, Molex PicoBlade, and Hirose DF13 in consumer applications.
Great, thank you. And can FitMate be used in automotive lighting?
No, we do not recommend this because the specs are not designed for such applications. So we will rather have FitMate designed for consumer, medical equipment, and portable equipment.
Thank you. And how do you recommend balancing the Minitag, Densimate, and FitMate product lines?
So first things to consider is the application and the environment, and then the pitch requirements. So we will first emphasize with Densiment 1 to 5 and the rest of the series, along with existing Minitag series, thanks to their higher specs. But if the project requires it, we can recommend FitMates in case of replacement opportunity or whenever pricing is a key factor.
Thank you. And for our distributors, what are the key benefits to promote preferred parts?
So preferred parts first are parts that are available in your inventory, and they will offer extra service to your customers with regards to lead time, MOQs, and sampling. And because they are generic items, they can be offered in various applications and address a large number of customers. So all digital information is already available on the website and can be shared with customers. And for sure, we have the possibility to set up some specific pricing agreement on these items to launch a targeted promotion like we did in the European territory.
Thank you, Francois. And that is all that we have for today. So thank you so much for your time. And I also want to thank everyone for attending today's webinar on FCI Basics Core Wire to Board Solutions and 2025 opportunities.